Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical, and today we're going to talk about the Wincent pistol safe or gun safe. They're not paying me for this review. I'm actually gonna use this. I'm not only gonna use it, I'm gonna mount this in my vehicle. And I do highly recommend that you put a safe in your vehicle if you plan on keeping a gun in your vehicle. It just takes a little bit longer for people to get in there and get it. This is a biometric safe, so it is openable with fingerprints, okay? So I've already installed my fingerprints in here, and as you can see, both times I just used it, it took twice in order for me to get it open, but that's not a huge deal, I don't think. I think it's still probably faster than the code, maybe not, or about the same there. I did, real quick recommendation, I did enter my same fingerprint multiple times and different fingerprints just in case I forget which finger I used. You can enter up to 50. I used the same finger multiple times. I used the tip of my finger, different parts of my finger each time so that it's more likely to open, and I could go even further and put maybe 6 different parts of this. I could do left side, right side, middle, bottom, upper part of the finger, and enter those all in as separate different finger codes, fingerprints. So it's very much more likely to accept my finger. I entered about, I think maybe like 10 different codes in just to get started, just to be able to make the video really. But you will see here that I'm gonna install this in the truck, which is gonna be really cool. Speaking of installation, pretty much every safe or every good safe, unless it weighs, 100,000 pounds, is going to have some sort of holes, in the bottom. Unless it's structurally like an actual safe room that can't be moved, then it can be mounted, okay? So I do recommend mounting. It comes with these anchors and screws, but I recommend mounting it in concrete, and I recommend using a Tapcon or some sort of a heavy duty, really heavy duty, the most heavy duty screw that you can use. I do recommend that highly. Some sort of a concrete fastener. So from here, we've got, this is rechargeable, which I like, or maybe not rechargeable. It's got what you would consider to be an emergency power supply. So it's got a USB connection if you can't get it open and you lose your key. It does have a key backup, which is also good. Emergency power supply connectable. It comes with a charging cable, so you can give it an emergency power supply. So it's got 3 ways to get it open. It's got the biometrics fingerprint, it's got the code, and then the key. It doesn't need multiples of those. Any single one of those will work. It's very easy to break into, okay? It's very thin metal, but the reason, what I'm doing is I'm putting this in my vehicle. If somebody busts the window and starts going through my car, by the time that they find my safe, they're not gonna have enough time to get it open, okay? I'm not gonna leave my vehicle in a place that somebody can just break into my vehicle and have all day to look through it. That's not for that. It's also the same thing as if I mount this to my table in my house. It's not so that nobody could never get into this thing. No, it's easy to break into. You could hack it, you could bust it open, whatever. No, it's well secured. One of the reasons I say bolt it down is because what it does is it buys me time. If somebody breaks into my house and doesn't have a firearm, guess what? If I have firearms around, now I'm going home back into my house and now they have a gun. If somebody breaks into my car and doesn't have a gun, same situation. I'm arriving to my car and now they have a gun. Okay, really bad idea. So what that does is it just creates a little bit of a security is about, levels of protection and about being smart about everything. So if I keep a gun in my car, I want to give it that little bit of an extra time so the people aren't going to have so fast to be able to get to that gun. And then I want to also keep my vehicle in a place where nobody's going to have time to be pulling apart my entire vehicle, or if somebody does bust a window for a smash and grab, that's why they call it a smash and grab. They smash the window and they grab the laptop that's on the seat, or they grab the rifle that's in your rifle rack. They're not going to have time to go through your safe and get your gun out. If I have a gun on me, then I have my gun on me if I need to get to it quickly. So I'm not that worried about how long this safe takes to get into either. But in disclosure, I can't say, you know, how great the biometrics work or how awesome this safe is, but it's a safe. It's cool. The color actually matches the interior of my truck that I'm building right now, which is awesome. And it's got a key on there, so if I can't figure out how to get the biometrics to work, or if the biometrics fail, or it's electronics, it fails. My truck's EMP proof. This is not. It's got a key on there, so I just turn the key, and it's not that hard. I just have to put the key in a place where I know I don't lose it. That's really all I wanted to do to cover the safe for today. If you guys want to see more safe videos, let me know. There's a couple here on the channel, but I can get more in depth into these. Thanks for watching. Bone out.